We're gonna make one of the most popular Italian dishes that you get at your favorite Italian restaurant. So some call it chicken limone, some call it chicken with an F word, friends. I call it chicken Francesca, and it's not that, so it's an Italian word that I can't pronounce. So I got chicken breast and I sliced them in half, and then I took out all today's anger on them and pounded the shit out of them and made them thin. Then you're gonna season the chicken. So get you some salt and pepper is all you're gonna do. I'm gonna do these 2 pieces so I can show you. Gonna salt and pepper on each side of them. All right, they say this is how the truly Italians do it. So I'm going to try and copy them. I got a little bit of olive oil here in my cast iron skillet. They say put it in, wrong. No, put it in your flour mixture first. See, I always do it backwards. And then put it in your egg mixture. Get it nice and coated with your egg. Make sure it sticks on there. And then you put it in your hot pan. Flour first. And then your egg mixture. Egg doesn't really stick too well in the beginning. You gotta let it really make sure it gets on there. And it's not gonna take that long to cook because these are thinner pieces of chicken. All right, after you've removed your chicken, then you're gonna, in the same pan, add a couple heapingfuls of garlic. Turn it down to medium. You see that? That was a little too hot. And then actually add about 1/4 of a cup of white cooking wine. Good Lord, I didn't know my pan was so darn hot. I had to turn that bad boy down because your garlic will burn. I had to take it off, turn it down, and say, whoa, back it up. So you see how it's simmering now? You're gonna add just a splash of lemon. I'm not a lemony person, so I like very light hint. So bam, bam, that's better. All right, now that it's bubbling, you're gonna add you a little bit of salt in it. Add you a little bit of pepper. Okay, you see it bubbling like that? And that's on medium heat, guys. You're gonna add about a cup to a cup and a half of chicken broth on here and just let it start simmering. I don't have fresh thyme, whatever y'all call it, but I've got ground thyme, so I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of thyme in here and continue letting it boil like this for about 3 minutes. All right, I saw Chef Mo on here say one of the restaurant secrets are they take butter and they put it in flour and make sure it's coated in flour and drop it in here. I'm doing a whole stick. I cut it in half. They said that's like a thickening agent. We'll see. I'm telling you, that butter trick works with that flour, and you stir it up and about 2 minutes later, it's thick as I'll be. So take your chicken and put back in here because you want it to cook in the sauce for just a little bit. I cooked several pieces. So, you know, I'm having to... This pan's too big for all the chicken that I cooked. But I'm just gonna make sure each piece, you know, gets the sauce on it, and then I'll remove some of the chicken out of here. I got some spaghetti, put a piece of chicken on it, and then this sauce, as thick as it is, I've stirred it around. You don't need a lot of sauce on this. It's a really light dish with sauce, so about like that, and that's all you need. It's not like a spaghetti. You don't need a lot. Look at that. You want your noodles to be covered just a little. Can y'all see it without all of the steam? So it's just lightly coated. Friggin' amazing. And I've never reversed dipped my chicken like that, so. That's how they do it in the darn restaurants. I've been trying to figure that out forever. You do the flour first and then the egg. Who would have ever freaking thunk? It changes up the flavor of your chicken. Bam. And when you make chicken cutlets, where you've pounded them thinner They're so freaking moist. That's their secret at the Italian restaurants. Look at how moist that chicken is. Oh, it's hot. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. That's good. Mm. Shut the front door. And I've been paying $25 a plate for this. I could make it at home in under 25 minutes. What the hell ever. That was amazing. Y'all gotta try this at home. You're gonna be shocked, just like I am. Oh my goodness, it's so freaking good. All right, try it and come back and tell me what you think.